Alright, what's up, you guys? Now we're gonna continue with the most important one: SPX and Nasdaq 222. All right, look. So Monday and Tuesday we don't got no data, and we don't got no earnings. We got some earnings, and we got some house speakers that are gonna be talking on Monday. So if anything, that's gonna be moving the market by. You gotta maybe see shit in comments like House Representative and so Representative FOM. It's gonna be I think FOM members, a bunch of federal members are gonna be talking, giving their opinion about the market, I guess, and whatnot. So you gonna see comments like or notifications, shit like market went down after House Speaker or federal FOM member, blah 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 blah. But since we got good job data, that's what the market ended up rising on the job data on Friday. Like I keep mentioning, the Fed is tells you what they're paying attention to, what and the Fed moves the market or not the market. We move the market, but anyways, you know how it's the whole one big circle, whatnot. They tell us what they're looking for. We look what they're looking for. That day comes and the market reacts to it, whatnot. So we got CPI data, I believe, more CPI data coming out Thursday or Friday or Wednesday. Let me check. Let's see. So we got crude oil inventory. That doesn't really matter. We got the FOM meeting minute at 11. So pay attention to again 11:45, 12:30 for that time. I mean always, but especially because it'll be coming out around at that time. Then we got Thursday. We got core CPI at 5:30. Core CPI month to month. Core PI year over year. So overall, and all those three are gonna be coming out 5:30. On top of that, unemployment, which is another important thing that the Fed is paying attention to, and another thing is gonna be coming out at 5:30. So all those four data is gonna be coming at 5:30. The good thing is the market opens at 6:30. Therefore, we're gonna be able to see how the bots react to it before the market opens. Because all these bots are buying for all these fucking politics or whatnot before the market opens. They put the entries and all that shit or whatnot. So they and all these other traders across the world and one so on so on so on. But since it comes at 5:30 and the market opens at 6:30, we'll have that hour gap that's gonna let us see how the market reacts to it or whatever whatnot. Um, and especially if the job report comes out, I could see this being a bullshit where like the market's gonna react very hostile, very I don't know about this. It's mixed data, and you're probably gonna see that too. That one day, that mixed data comes out after CPI, blah 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 blah. So if we get good news, you're gonna see a quick pushing up, and we're gonna hold this. So look, the data comes out at 5:30. Our 4 hour closed at 6. So therefore, if it's all, if the majority is good data, you're gonna see a strong pushing up at 6 and hold it. Therefore, close it at 6, and then from there keep pushing up as the data is about to be released. Or what you're gonna see is you're gonna see at 6 o'clock going closer to 6. You're gonna then start. So by 5:30, you're gonna have this big push on up. Then as we get in it, if it's bad, you might then seeing a little withdrawal start coming on down at 6, close in a lower area than 5:30, and as it get closer to 6:30, just keep getting a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. All of a sudden it drops because it was mixed signals. Especially with mixed signals, it was like good and bad. It's not really good, it's not really bad, but then you're gonna pay attention to 7:30. I mean 7:45 to 8:30, and pick up on on a reversal on up because the market tends to do on up, especially if the unemployment was good. The consumer, yes, it's but unemployment, we want unemployment. Consumer is also important because it lets if they're buying or not. So all this data is gonna be very important on Wednesday. So Thursday night is gonna be your setup. Um, if the weekend was bad, we might see some sort of withdrawing down. An area that I keep telling the homies to pay attention to and be aware of is, so for the SPX, this trend, we're in the upper trend, monthly trend, this upper trend. There's normally gonna be a bottom side and an upside for every trend. There's a upside, a bottom side and a top side. Same as this one going up, it's gonna be this one going up, and there's gonna be a top side going up. Recently, about when see, back in September, I was telling the homie about this, how we were getting to those areas. So anyway, if you pay attention to this, we've been struggling to fight above it. Normally, when we break trend line, we're already in a trend line, in a trend. The fact in an uptrend, the fact that we're breaking that uptrend and creating a new uptrend, a new trend, that's bullishness. But normally when that happens, it's a fake out and it'll just be a stick and it'll come back down within hours or so. So the fact that we've been holding that same areas right here, this is where we started shutting up, and this is what we got right here. Right here told the homie, hey look, we're gonna go up, struggle here, maybe come back down, and who knows from there what happens. So instead of going on down saying that was a fake out, because normally what happens is, look, let me explain to you guys. And the market's gonna open at 3 o'clock. What normally happens with these trend lines is that the market will just bounce between them. So if this is the trend, the upper trend, then that means when we hit this area right here, we're supposed to respect it, come back down, create support halfway 3% to then go back up and continue that trend until we end up squeezing, then we pop. Or what happens is that we'll just go up, we'll touch it, we'll go down 50, we'll break that 50, we'll touch the support. The support is like, are we gonna keep the trend going on up, or are we finally gonna break it? Most likely, then it starts to break, and the trend gets canceled, and we start going down from there. And we start on a downtrend now. And what's tends to happen is they will fake out, go back up, close here, and then continue up with the trend, go back up again. So normally here, since we didn't create that fake, especially for that long, for days, pretty much, watch. So I know you can't really see it. So there's the line. I'm gonna put it forward. And notice how we shot above it. We create a stupid high. And now all of a sudden we cross below it on Tuesday. And you would think, okay, well there it is. Now the market's gonna be in fear, which it was. And then here, as I told the homies, hey, look, Thursday's gonna be it. Thursday's gonna be that data, and it's actually gonna be the real move. I said in my videos. I know the video was long. It's either gonna shoot us on down, and we're gonna forget about this, or it's gonna shoot us back up, and we'll be lucky as fuck if we shoot above the trend line, which we barely did. If you can see, well, not barely, but we did. Hanging. Oh shit. Same right here. And then at the same time, I put the trend lines that were happening here. So if you go, we got a red one, which is a 4 candle one, and that's for this. If I would have seen that as it was happening, because I didn't see it till later on, Oh yeah, so I didn't see it till later on. So there it goes. Right, there's another connection. So then you would have been like right here. You would have been panicking, or I would have been panicking, or somebody would have been panicking because the weekly we broke it and we're going down or whatnot. But then you would have been paying attention to this trend line right here. You would have been saying, "Oh shit, we're going down," or "Hey, look, we broke this, we're going down." But the fact that it broke not just this trend line, but broke this area and got inside of this box was bullish as hell. So I would have gotten, especially because this was your Thursday area. So right here at 12 o'clock at night, you bring your sweet spot, your indicator, and especially your confirmation later on that night, how it held, and then continue from there. Stupid money, stupid money. And now we just want to see how the market's gonna react after having bad news about poor little Israel. The good thing that you got a bunch of 50s right here. So even if we do go down, you know what areas to wait for, whatnot. Because if we did get bad news, we're gonna come down here. There's a trend line that we're gonna stay above. That's why I put the sign right here. Need to hold or be back above before by 10 p.m. 10:06 to have some bullishness throughout the nighttime. Otherwise, if we struggle, we stay stuck in this box or in this box and start going down here and start in this region, we're mostly gonna break throughout the nighttime. But if we break down early, it doesn't matter because we still got, by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all that shit or whatnot. And you got your Fibonacci, so your first area of resistance, of course, gonna be this box, which is a weekly. From weekly to weekly, it'll be close. This will be close last week, or yeah, this last week, or yeah, this last week, and this will be close uh, prior week to that. So there's not really big movement, not a lot of action in really close sim area. So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention. This is gonna be your main area to pay attention to for the next 6 to 8 hours. We want to close at 12 o'clock above this purple line right here. We want to close 12 o'clock in this box to create still support. Um, Also, we got a box forming. We completed yesterday. Was a 2-hour candle box, and I noticed it forming right here when we formed this one. So you can see we set up. We have the resistance. We have the support, and then it continued throughout the night completing. Which I thought it wasn't gonna do it, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I mean on Friday. And then that was it. Oh, then you have another one for a candle right here, but that one I didn't mark it up. And that would have been your other indicator, like if we were down here, will it be 2, 3, 4, 6 in the morning, and then all of a sudden it goes back inside the 4-hour candle box, a 3 candle box right here of a 4-hour candle. It's like money. The fact that trend line you were right there, everything was screaming to you. Now these blue and yellow is for the trend lines are, again, we're trading high, we're going lower. So we gotta mark down these lower trend lines in case when we do go up, we can get a good signal idea where it's about to pop out right here. We're close in the good area. We went high right here, and again back to the area and we close right there. So this right here is very important. It's very important. And we wanna hold this box right here. From 5,753.5 to 5,742.8 in the next 12 hours, especially the next 8 hours. And then we got the A1. You can see it going here, connection, and the fact that we ended up closing right underneath it. Again, that's why we need to hold this box, So then we can later on throughout the night pick up and go back here. So yeah, that's what I see. Again, it's Monday. We don't got data. Tuesday's gonna be your day. Tuesday's gonna be your day. Tuesday, you should see that in the market if it was dropping Monday, and even Tuesday morning. By Tuesday evening or Tuesday 10ish 11, you should see pick it up again and start rallying on up. All right, this is Brian Seacrest signing out, folks. I'll come up and do an update most likely around. I ain't guarantee it, but um, probably 4:30 to see if it does react, because oh no, for SPX is different. SPX is 3:30 or 4:45, so I'll be seeing at 4:45, maybe make a short instead of going live and doing all this shit. For Ethereum, let's see a Bitcoin looking right now. So there's something that I said in my video that if Ethereum starts breaking this, then you will see Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was pretty much peaking. You had like 4 candles in the same area, in the all-time high monthly area, just peaking and pushing, but then you were seeing Ethereum just holding back. So that's why I said, hey, once you start seeing Ethereum hold back and start going down, then you're also gonna see Bitcoin from that peaking area start going back down and close and bullshit back in this lower region again. And that's what we're seeing from both. You should see it from both. Yeah, see, you see how Bitcoin was stuck right here in this 4 candle, this box right here, 3 candle box. So this is a port area again. It's gonna be bullshit playing this area right here. Or again, what you're gonna see is we close at 5 the week actually. So we close the day at 5, so 2:45 and 3:30. So it's about to start. That's why you're not really seeing that drop. That's where you're seeing holding that area right there. Otherwise, the move would have continued, been lower. So 2:45, 2:53ish, you start seeing it holding this. You're gonna see holding this area right here, and you gotta try and make it up out here, and then you gotta start pushing it up, and you should then see Ethereum be doing the same. You should then see Ethereum hold this area and continue back up, and it's gonna struggle. Otherwise, if Ethereum just holds below the yellow bar, especially around 3:15, and we're gonna continue going on down, closing somewhere here. But I don't really see that. We're seeing this making it up and closing somewhere here, between here for Ethereum. I'll be pretty surprised if we actually going up and are somewhere down here at 5 p.m. or 4:30 or so. All right, it's Brian Seacrest signing out, folks.